A quiet morning that many seniors recognize. If you are over 60, mornings often begin quietly. You wake up, sit for a moment, and check in with your body. Some mornings feel normal. Others feel heavy, slow, or confusing. And for many seniors, one small device changes everything: the blood sugar meter. You look at the number and pause. You didn't eat sweets. You didn't overeat. You followed your routine. So why is your blood sugar higher than expected? This moment creates doubt. It creates questions that many seniors keep to themselves. Is the medication still working? Is something wrong with my body? Am I losing control over my health? Doctors are now realizing that this experience is far more common than most people think. And the reason is not always sugar, desserts, or lack of discipline. In many cases, the cause is a very common vegetable, eaten with good intentions, quietly affecting blood sugar overnight. This video is not here to scare you. It is here to explain, calmly, clearly, and respectfully, what is really happening inside the aging body. Why blood sugar becomes more sensitive after 60. Aging changes the body slowly. 1 year feels almost the same as the last, until suddenly it doesn't. Blood sugar control is one of the first areas where these changes become noticeable. After the age of 60, insulin does not respond as efficiently as it once did. Muscle mass naturally decreases, and muscles play a major role in absorbing glucose from the blood. Digestion becomes slower, especially in the evening. Hormones that regulate blood sugar behave differently during sleep than they did decades earlier. A large aging and metabolism survey in the United States found that nearly 6 out of 10 adults over 60 experienced rising fasting blood sugar levels even without major dietary changes. This data highlights something important: aging itself changes how food affects the body. This means advice that worked perfectly in your 40s or 50s may no longer give the same results now, and that is normal. The emotional side of doing everything right. One of the hardest parts of managing health after 60 is emotional, not physical. Many seniors truly feel they are doing everything right. They eat home-cooked meals. They avoid sugar. They follow their doctor's advice carefully. So when blood sugar rises anyway, it feels unfair. It can feel discouraging. Some people begin to fear food. Others lose trust in their own bodies. Quiet stress builds up, and that stress itself can raise blood sugar levels. This emotional burden is rarely talked about, but it matters deeply. Understanding the real reason behind overnight blood sugar changes can bring relief, because confusion is often more damaging than the problem itself. Why nighttime is a critical window after 60. To understand what is happening, we need to talk about nighttime metabolism. During the day, even light movement helps control blood sugar. Walking, standing, and daily activity allow muscles to pull glucose out of the bloodstream. Insulin works better when the body is active. At night, everything changes. The body enters rest and repair mode. Digestion slows. Muscles are inactive. Insulin sensitivity drops. At the same time, the liver continues releasing stored glucose to keep essential systems running during sleep. This creates a delicate balance. Any food that releases glucose slowly through the night can quietly raise blood sugar, without pain, without warning, and without obvious symptoms. The common vegetable doctors are paying attention to. Doctors and nutrition specialists have begun noticing a pattern across many patients. A food that seems harmless during the day behaves very differently at night, especially in seniors. That food is potatoes. Potatoes are familiar, affordable, and comforting. Many seniors grew up eating them regularly. They are often boiled or baked, which makes them feel safe and healthy. However, potatoes contain a high amount of fast-digesting starch. Once eaten, this starch quickly turns into glucose. When potatoes are eaten at night, glucose continues entering the bloodstream during the hours when the body is least prepared to manage it. Why potatoes affect seniors differently than younger adults? In younger adults, glucose released from food is quickly absorbed by active muscles. Insulin responds efficiently. Excess glucose is often burned for energy. After 60, muscle mass naturally declines. Insulin works more slowly. Nighttime activity is minimal. This means glucose has fewer places to go. It stays in the bloodstream longer, raising blood sugar while you sleep. This is not weakness. It is biology. What doctors are seeing in real life. Doctors are not discovering this in theory alone. They are seeing it in real people. A senior nutrition study in the United Kingdom observed that over 40% of adults above 65 had higher morning blood sugar levels on days when starchy vegetables were eaten at dinner, compared to days with lighter evening meals. Importantly, these seniors were not overeating. Portion sizes were reasonable. The difference was timing. This observation has changed how many doctors think about evening meals for older adults. Why seniors often feel confused. Most nutrition advice focuses on what to eat, not when to eat it. Seniors are rarely told that a food can be fine at one time of day and problematic at another. This lack of explanation causes confusion. People assume they made a mistake, when in reality they were never given the full picture. Timing matters more after 60, and once this is understood, many things start to make sense. Subtle signs your evening meal may be the issue. Overnight blood sugar changes rarely cause dramatic symptoms. Instead, they show up quietly. You may wake up feeling tired despite sleeping well. You may feel heavy or foggy in the morning. Over months, fasting blood sugar numbers may slowly rise without an obvious reason. A European aging survey reported that nearly one-third of seniors with rising blood sugar were unaware that dinner timing played a role, believing medication alone was the issue. Awareness often becomes the turning point. Medication and food timing work together. Medication is important. But medication works best when it is supported by habits that align with the body's natural rhythms. If the body receives glucose repeatedly at night, when insulin response is weakest, medication has to work harder. This does not mean the medicine has failed. It means food timing may be working against it. Understanding this helps seniors feel empowered instead of discouraged. Important clarification: no fear, no extremes. This is not a message of fear. Potatoes are not poison. They do not need to be completely removed from your life. The issue is not the food itself. The issue is timing, portion size, and combination. After 60, health becomes about adjustment, not punishment. Smarter ways seniors can eat potatoes. Many seniors tolerate potatoes much better earlier in the day. Lunch allows time for movement and activity, which helps muscles absorb glucose. Smaller portions reduce blood sugar load. Pairing potatoes with protein, fiber, or healthy fats slows digestion and softens glucose release. In the evening, lighter meals that digest slowly are often easier on blood sugar and lead to better morning readings. These changes are practical, realistic, and sustainable. The psychological relief of understanding. One of the greatest benefits of learning this is emotional relief. Seniors stop blaming themselves. They stop fearing food. They stop feeling confused by unexplained numbers. Clarity brings calm. Calm supports better health. A gentle truth about aging. Your body is not broken. It is not betraying you. It is adapting to time. Learning how to support it, instead of fighting it, is one of the most respectful things you can do for your health. Why small changes matter more than perfection. After 60, the body responds better to consistency than perfection. Small changes made calmly often work better than strict rules that create stress. Health becomes a relationship, not a battle. A final message for seniors watching. If you have struggled with unexplained blood sugar changes, know this: you are not alone. Many seniors experience this quietly. Understanding how food timing and aging interact can restore confidence and peace of mind. You deserve guidance that is calm, respectful, and designed for your stage of life. Now that you understand how evening meals can affect blood sugar, take a moment to observe your own habits this week. Notice how your body responds and make small adjustments. Subscribe to the channel for practical health tips made just for seniors over 60. Share in the comments what changes you notice. Your experience could help someone else start their day feeling better.